for vacation, we make a lot of money. Oh yeah. He's not thinking about a country, Israeli security. He is thinking about investment. Gaza for him, he look at the location, man. This is good. They are in the border of Sharm el-Sheikh with Egypt. Very good location. The ocean there is very nice. We can open a nice resort. We kick those people out, and bingo. I will build it. I will give the project to my son. And now, when he say he won a 50% of the minerals, who is going to take the contract? His company? Who is the one will take the 50%? Like which company? How much stocks you will have in it? In fact, I'm glad that the Ukrainian, they reject such a deal. And the Russian, they are paying a very high price for this war. They are desperate to stop the war. Not only Ukrainian, they want to stop the war. The Russian are desperate. The Ukrainian, every day they are hitting deep inside Russia. They destroy their oil pipes, their oil fineries. Russia is in pain because of this war. They are desperate to stop it too. Russian young men, they are fleeing the country, hiding from going to war. Not only Ukrainians are suffering. The stupid Putin, he went to a war, and yet he don't have one drone too. It turned to be that his army is rusty, his tanks are not working, his trucks are not moving, and he have a junk army. To the point he is taken from the Iranian, imagine from the Abdul, drones. Russia, the powerful country, the nukes, they don't have drones. They are buying from the Abdul. This is the Russian scary army. It took them more than 8 months to take a village in Ukraine. 8 months of attack every day. I saw videos of Russian, they don't have shoes. They have holes in their shoes. They don't have a blanket. Food is not coming. The trucks are not working. The engine is stopped in the field. It turned to be that the Russian army, this is why in the beginning, Europeans were scared, terrified. Because they have the S-500 and the S-400 and the S-300, and they have whatever in defense system. It turned to be all is junk. Ukrainian drones are going all the way inside Moscow. The Russian, they are hiding their tanks between houses in villages they occupy, and the Ukrainian, they are hunting them. So this is the poor country, the one who don't have really any weapon before. They are not trained. They don't have technology. Now they become a major, massive, powerful technology maker. Boom. They are hunting their vehicles everywhere. So the Russians are not having fun in this war. They want to finish the war. They are desperate. So Trump, if he is smart, little bit smart, He should do better. He should say, listen, we know that you are losing a lot. We know that you are, you lost a lot of men, a lot of money. Every single tank costs tens of millions of dollars. It take a drone will cost $500 to destroy it. Look at the Ukrainian drones. Bingo. All those drones, by the way, is made by them, by Ukrainian. They are not buying drones no more. Boo. Those poor soldiers, they die for what? Just because of the greedy, stupid Putin. Putin even taking soldiers from North Korea. This is how bad it is. They are out of soldiers to the point he's asking South Korean to send soldiers to fight. This is Russia have 150 millions. Why you are asking Korean to fight for you? Because nobody want to go to war. Their men is running, is hiding. This is just 2 days ago. 20 explosions. Strong fire occur in Lusky oil refinery after Ukrainian drone attack. They are going deep inside the country. This is, by the way, the Chechenian army here. You see this one in the Sky News? This is the Chechenian army. Those are not Russian. The Chechenian army, they were going to Kyiv. Look at this. They hunt them like rats. One after one. Look how long. Look how long the line is. They hunt them all. Nothing survive. Look at this. Look at this. This is hilarious here. Look at this. How many? They get confused. They don't know how to go. They can't run. So they hit the front, they hit the back, and fire is coming from everywhere. And now they don't know where to go. They're trapped. So Putin in this war, this battle alone, how many $100 million the Russian they lost, not including the life of those poor soldiers who they are sent to war for a war they have nothing to do with it. And now they are putting their tail between their legs and trying to run. And Ukrainians go after them, hunt them one by one. This is the Ukrainian water drone. They are controlling the Black Sea now. So now their drones is in the air, in the land, in the sea. See, those are the drones, the Ukrainian drones. Underwater drones. They have now their manufacturers. They have amazing, technology. This is the land drone. Look at this one. This is Ukrainian land drone. So those are vehicles run from distance. There's there's nobody inside them. See, they shoot them. Let me see if I can find you. Ukrainian land drone. Let us see the land drone. This war is disgusting. Christians killing Christians. You don't know who you support, because whoever you support, you are losing. I want the war to stop, but Trump is being evil. This is not how you stop it. I was happy actually when I heard that he is going to stop the war. But this is not what you do. This is made by Ukraine. You see those? All those are made by Ukraine, Ukrainian made only. Even Israel right now, they sign agreement with the Ukrainian because they have a way better technology. Ukraine, in case you do not know, is where NASA used to get the space engine for the spaceship. Ukrainian is the one who make those space engine. Nobody in the world make them. It was Ukraine. So this is not a country coming from the cave time. They have a very intelligent engineers, smart people, top of the line. This is not Somalia. See, all those vehicles are controlled by wireless. So the sea, the air, the land. This is a gun machine. There's no man in it. Controlled by the Wi-Fi. Oh, sorry, by wireless. By satellite. There's nobody next to it. This is all in Ukraine. Made by Ukrainian. Those are not stupid people. Those are this is not a joke. Ukrainian army actually right now became the most powerful army in Europe. So Trump is the one who decided that his friend Putin is the angel. And he is not a dictator, and Zelensky is a dictator. And he want to smuggle all the rare minerals. I wish you said the same to Putin. He's a dictator. Anyone oppose him, he end dead. Anyone go in election against Putin, he end dead. He get killed. Trump, he have no problem with that. And what make me more upset, the news now that he is trying to force Romania to stop investigating and to let Andrew Tate come to America, to lift restriction of his travel. And I know what they will do. Tucker Carlson, as soon Andrew Tate, the filthy pimp, arrive to USA, he will make Trump burden this scumbag. So he can stay in America, nobody can touch him. Romania cannot get him back. Europe, nobody can get him back. That's it. But even if he do that, by the way, he have still a court in Florida. Because you can burden somebody is already, like, you know, he have a case and the case is over. If the case is not over, you cannot burden him or anything, you know. Like if the judge him, let us say, to stay in jail for 20 years, and then you burden him. It works this way. But if the case is not over yet, this is why Hunter Biden, they rushed to finish his case before his father leave the office so he can save his ass. If the case continue, Biden, who he was hoping that Kamala will win. So if the case take time, it's okay, who care? You know, Kamala will sign the signature, she will become president. But when he noticed that he is not winning, and he will not be the president, he cannot guarantee Kamala is going to be really guaranteed to be there. Right away they rushed the case to finish, and judgment came, and then he burdened his son. He will do the same for this scumbag. And this guy will give Trump $100 million. Well, $100 million. I mean, is he going to go bankrupt? No. He have his $300 million in Bitcoins. Maybe by now they are $600 million. Nobody knows. He can bribe whoever in the White House, Tucker Carlson, anyone. I'm sure he will be willing to pay to give half of his money, if not all of it actually, to be free. Because imagine he will stay in jail for maybe maybe 30 years, maybe lifetime. What a scam. This guy saying CP still doesn't know how the devil deceived people like him. My friend Potato, uh, do you like to call me in Discord? Tell me about the devil you are talking about, how the devil deceive people. You are stupid. So you want us to vote for Kamala and all the garbage she have instead of Trump. You are a donkey. I will vote for Trump again every day. And I will never wish to have Kamala a president for one day. You are a stupid idiot. You keep repeating the same stupid thing. You are a donkey. When we speak against somebody doing something wrong, that's because we have dignity and we have decency. You don't have any. You just want Kamala. The burden of time, the passage of time. That you can't even say a sentence. You can't even pay your grocery. They hire people in the government just to bribe them. Hundreds of thousands of people, they get salary, but they don't go to work just because they are Democrat. They hire their own party. They give them jobs, but they have no jobs. This is your Kamala. So we are so happy. Until now, I'm so happy that Trump become the president. But I will oppose him anytime he do wrong. The same as anyone else. You are just an idiot, literally. So don't think I regret voting for Trump. I'm so happy I don't hear her voice. I mean, the most ugly, irritating voice ever. And Joe Biden, he deserved to be called the most pervert president in the history of USA. This filthy Joe Biden, not only he was busy with the transgender, I mean, he invited them even to have topless party in the White House. This scumbag, he put the flag of homosexual LGBT in the day of the resurrection of our Lord in the White House, in the Easter day. So we speak against wrong when he's wrong. So you don't think Zelensky is in the wrong? What about the business dealing with Joe Biden and his family? My friend, Joe Biden, again, it's the American are abusing the Ukrainian, not the opposite. Look what you are doing. So Joe Biden, he forced them to give his son a position. We will not help you. So now what do? You accuse the poor guy. You can accuse him if he have money in his pocket. But if he is trying his best to support his country by giving a job of $200,000 salary for the son of the president, this is not his fault. This guy is trying to help his country. So you are claiming that if he is in a corner, like now, if Zelensky, Trump, he said to him, okay, if you give my son a project to build, etc., in Ukraine of $200 million, I will support you. He will do it. I will do it if I was him. What I can do? Do I have a choices? When you talk about family business, this is Biden business. It's not him getting the money. So they've been forced to give the son of Biden money he don't deserve. So you should be guilty for that. You are using them again. Do you see, guys, how they are dishonest? They don't want to say that to Trump and USA they are abusing those countries. They want to blame the poor. Oh, why they give what about the family business with Biden family? Even Trump, he was in the office, let me remind you, he threatened Zelensky, if you don't give me evidence against Biden's son, I will stop assisting you. What does that mean? It's a bribe too. If you give me evidence against Biden's son. Take the money. So Trump, he hated this man since that time because he refused to be part of this garbage. This is a very dangerous game. Who knows who's going to be the president tomorrow? So I help this guy against this guy. Tomorrow will seek revenge from me. Michael Najjar, my followers, they are saying to me, you are hopeless about politics. Yeah, Michael Najjar, you know better. You are Abdul, and you know what politics is. This is why, you make best decision after drinking camel urine. Is that right, Najjar? Did you drink camel urine for today to think about politics? Secondly, this guy is not my follower. I have no followers, Abdul. Why? Do you think I'm Christ? Somebody told you I'm prophet, Christian prince? You're a donkey. Abdul, every Abdul is a donkey until he proved the opposite. Secondly, if everybody agree with me, that means we have something wrong. You see, we don't want to do what people they do with the Trump. Everybody agree with the Trump. We voted for Trump. No, this is not healthy. We want people to discuss, to accept, to reject, to know, to think, to search, to study, and then they come to the conclusion. We don't want stupid people. They agree with you whatever you say. Like Saddam Hussein. How many people agree with Saddam Hussein? 99.99999. And what about the one who did not agree? Oh, he agreed, but when he was driving to vote, he died. So it is not wrong if people disagree with you. It is wrong if people have double standard and they are not being honest. If somebody can give me a good reasoning, then okay, he's right, then I'm wrong. It's about who is saying the truth, my friend. It's not about you agree with me, you don't agree with me. That is not the case. You should not agree with people blindly. This is why we don't agree with the Trump blindly. If he is wrong, he's wrong. If he's right, he's right. Right? When Trump he signed that no more transgender in the bathroom of the children's, I said, thank you, Trump. I made a post. Thank you, Trump. There's no question about this is a good decision. Trump now is trying to cut the cost of waste. Okay, including Ukraine, no problem. You don't want to give money to Ukraine? Don't give money to Ukraine, no problem. You want to take the money from Ukraine back? No problem. But be fair. Tell them I want to take money from you. You pay me by minerals, 350 billions. They agree. No, he want to take 50% of the country. He want to make trillions of dollars from 350 billions. Because this country have trillions and trillions of dollars of minerals. We want to take it off. Like a soup. In fact, if Zelensky agree with the Trump about this, he should be taken to the court in his country for treason. If you agree to give 50% ownership, not 50% of like 1 year of the country minerals, like production. No. Ownership. If you do that, that is a treason. Imagine, guys, Trump, he signed now a deal. We are borrowing money from China. We ourselves, we borrow money from China. So imagine if the Chinese, they say, we want you, Trump, to sign a deal, 50% of the ownership of all the minerals of USA. I remember we are talking about trillions, not billions. USA is borrowing money, a lot of money from China. Let us ask the stupid AI. How much money China, I should say, how much money USA borrowed from China. Ah, right now, we are borrowing from China in the year 2024 alone. As of April 2024, China owned about 749 billion of USA debt. And the list is long. An opportunity for China. It held more than 1.146 billions. This is trillion, by the way. 1,146 1 trillion in the US Treasury. Almost 20% of the amount held by all foreign government. This is only owned by China. So what about the Chinese? They say to Trump, we want 50% of the minerals. Remember, this is not 350 billions. How anyone will accept that? Any American will accept that? If a Trump he accept that, the country will go on revolution. This is how double standard work. And we are smarter than this. Guys, look at this. CP, Trump actually is very fair. He started negotiation with 50%. How nice, man. He started. He was planning for more. Guys, 50% is not much. He's fair. He's fair. He is fair. That is hilarious, man. I never heard of something stupid like this. Are you being sarcastic or you are being serious about the 50% is being fair? Shouldn't you ask? Okay, ask for the interest of the money. You ask for 50% of the minerals. He's being fair. You know, people are hilarious. Yeah, this is the guy here. Trump actually is very fair. He negotiate CP. 50% is a starting point for negotiation. Look, what are you talking about? Who in the world want to negotiate such a stupid thing? You gave them $350 billion not as a mortgage. This is number one. So they should not give it to you back. Legally, you have no right. Number two, if you want, you can ask for your money. For your money only. You don't ask for the middle of the country 50%. We are talking about trillions of dollars. So I give you $10, I ask you to pay me to millions? People are really hilarious. If he is fair, it's okay, give me the money. Let us sign a deal. You don't have cash, no problem. You have minerals, you have uranium, you have titanium, you have blah blah blah, whatever titanium, whatever, yo-yum, all the yo-yum. We want you to sign with us agreement to pay us back by minerals. They did not say no. Actually, this is what the Ukrainians they were hoping for, but they were shocked when they saw that he's asking for 50% ownership of the whole country rare minerals. He don't want any minerals. He want the rare one, the most expensive, the delicious one. He want the barbecue. That is a theft. Did you hear about the nurses in Sydney 10 days ago? Yeah, I heard about them. I heard that they suspend them, which is very good. But I mean, is that a surprise? This is what the Muslim they wish for all of you, not only for the Jews. But those people they expose themselves online by saying it. But this is what every Muslim in his heart, in his family, in their mind, they say when they are between each other. They pray for your death, the death of Israel, the Christians, the Hindus, the Buddhists, everybody. This is Islam. There's no negotiation, Abdul. You ask for your money. What negotiation? The people they did not say no, we did not take the money. They say we will pay you, no problem. You ask for your money. If your friend borrow money from you, and by the way, they did not borrow money from you. The American they lied to them. They told them this is for free. They never said to them this is a mortgage. So you want the money back, you take your money back. You don't give $10 to somebody and you go to his house. He said, I want 50% of your house. The money is asking for is not even equal to $10 compared to what they have as minerals. This is a treason. Nobody in the world will agree. What kind of deal this deal is? This is a theft. This is a scam. So he said to himself, oh, those people, they are dying, they are poor, they are weak, they need us. Ukraine, who is the Ukraine? Nothing. Let us demolish them. Let us suck their blood. What a devilish person. This is an act of demonic. This is a deal. You see, if a person he claims to be Christian, you have to be fair. And if you do not know what fair means, that means you do not know what Christ is about. You are a thief. And you like it because simply you want to get rich. Let us rob them. You know how poor those people are there? They are dying defending Europe, defending your NATO. And the American, they are the one behind all this garbage. It is the American who begged the Ukrainian, they seduced them with money. We will give you $100 million if you give us your nukes. The stupid Ukrainian, they listen to the American, they trust them. They said to themselves, we will not use this nukes. $100 million, our poor country, we need to road, we need to fix things, we need money. We just came out of the Soviet Union. People have no jobs. Yeah, let us take the money, trust the American. And they sign an agreement with the American and the Russian and England that anyone attack Ukraine, the three countries will defend Ukraine. Did you defend them? No. Did the British people send their army to defend Ukraine? No. No. So whatever money you give them is not equal to what you cost them. Give them their nukes back. Just give it to them. If they still have the nukes, Putin will never dare to attack them. They have nukes more than him. A big stupid mistake. This is why I say to you, if you trust your security on someone else, you are a fool. You see, we have police, right? And I believe they are good police here. But can I trust my life until the police come and save me? I cannot. Let us say somebody come in here and want to shoot me, Abdul, a terrorist. Hello, police, come help me. By the time I hang up, I will be dead. By the time the help is coming, you will be dead. This is if the police is decent. What happened with Ukraine, there's no police. Nobody dare even to stop to fight Russia. If Biden, he said, if Putin invade Ukraine, we will join. Putin will never dare. That's it, just one statement. But right away he said, we will never involve. I make it clear. And they close their embassy, and all European, they take their embassy empty. Norway, England, they run like potatoes, like rabbit, like shit. They welcome Putin actually by closing their embassies. They told them, just take it. Here we go, we are leaving. It's yours. They did not stand and support the country. They just put a trap for it. Describe life in Ukraine. I mean, I did not stay there for long, but I met many nice people. Like, once I have a problem with my shoe. I found a store online, to buy shoes. I went to a street. There's not too many people. Not actually nobody. And the problem, nobody speak English there. I saw a guy. He is holding like a bag in his hand. He sounded like educated, simple person. So I came and I asked him in English for sure, uh, if he knew where this store. The guy, he spent with me at least half hour. And I was saying to myself, this guy, after half hour going with me, he will ask me for money. This is in my mind, by the way. I mean, why somebody want to spend with me half hour going from place to place? We went inside, like there's old houses, old buildings, the city is old. We go inside, we check, he go up, he say, no, this is not the place. He go. So after half hour, I said, man, if he continue with me, God knows what he will ask for. So I said, okay, you know what, look like we cannot find it. And then he said, okay, are you sure? I said, yeah. And I was expecting him to say something next, like he will ask me for money. He said, okay, well, I wish I could help you. I tried my best. Nice talking to you. And he left. More than half hour. Just walking with me from place to place. Very nice people. In the train, I will tell you something in the train. I reserve in the train when I bought my ticket. I reserved the ticket with tea. Tea, tea. Like they serve you tea when So this lady in the train, she came. I have it's like a small room in the train. There's an old woman. She's maybe 65, maybe 70. I'm not sure. So I told her, she brought tea for her too. But I told the women, where's my tea? Didn't speak English, so I used my phone. And then she showed me in my ticket, it doesn't show. In my ticket, it doesn't show that I paid for tea. For some reason, it doesn't show. So, okay, well, doesn't show. And then the woman, she came back and she gave me tea. I said, oh, you find it? And then she told me, no, this old woman, she paid for tea for you. So this old Ukrainian woman, she thought I don't have money. She don't speak English. So he want tea. This is me. And obviously he cannot pay for tea. So she ordered tea for me. And you can tell she is poor. I don't know her. I never met her. She have no idea who I am. She bought me the tea, and what came with it, something else. So I met a lot of nice people there. There's a lot of wonderful people there. I went to their churches. I did seminars. Wonderful people. Now, for sure, every country have bad and good scumbags, etc. But generally, the country is a wonderful country. And then I told the old woman, no, 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 you got me wrong. I tried to explain to her, She insists, no, 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 no. I said, no, no, because I paid for, I paid for it. And then I refresh my phone, and then suddenly the order for the tea showing up. So I show it her again. So she gave the money back to the old woman for the tea she ordered for me, because now I paid for it. Uh, and everyone if you go to a country and you meet bad people, you would think the whole country is bad. If you meet good people, you would think the whole country is bad. That is a wrong impression. For sure, the countries can be very scumbags. There is trash, everywhere. But always you judge. Usually, people judge by their own experience. But it was very, very beautiful of this old woman. She thought I'm in need, I cannot afford it, even though I'm not Ukrainian, and I don't know what she is. She spoke to me, I don't know what she's saying. Uh, yeah, wonderful people. This is why I felt so bad actually when the war started. I felt really, really bad because those people don't deserve it. They have enough problems. They are desperately looking for jobs. They are desperately looking for making living. They don't need war. This is not what they want. And then this stupid Trump, he's accusing them that they are the one who started the war. Who in the world can believe in such a garbage? How dare you to say that? So now they are the invaders? Uh, anyway, I pray that Trump, God will open his eyes and he will stop listening to the Sucker Carson and the garbage around him. Obviously, somebody giving him false advice. Actually, a lot of people now, they are looking down at him, including Republican. There's many senators, they are saying, well, no, this is not true. By doing what he is doing now, he is losing a lot of support from Republicans themselves. Many of the senators already, they are speaking against what he said because it's false. As simple as that, it's false. I mean, you do not need to be genius to know it's false. And how in the world you ask for 50% of their minerals? Are you mental? When I heard that the minister, the treasury minister, he is going all the way to Ukraine, I said, okay, they will have a deal. They will pay them back from their mineral. Good. Why not? I mean, this guy is trying to get, the money back to America. All right, no problem. Those people, they have minerals. They don't have cash. They can pay it back. But I never thought that he's asking for 50%. That is a crime. That is literally a crime. Well, you want to save America? No, this is not saving America. I mean, what you say, $300 billion is going to save America? Is that really what's going to save America? He will save America if he teach the Russian a lesson that next time you do a war, you will pay heavily, not by doing this. Right now, China will do the same. They will attack Taiwan next. Because all what will happen, based on what they learn now from what happened in Ukraine, okay, they will put sanctions on us for 2 or 3 years. Okay, and then they will lift the sanctions. But we took the whole Taiwan. Okay. All big countries now, they are going to invade their neighbors. Because there's no consequences if somebody like Trump is around. Business. China want to invade the Philippines. China already, they took half of the ocean of the Philippines. If you go right now and type, you will see what the Chinese government is doing to the Filipinos. Poor country. They have big population, yes, but they are no match to China. So they are still in their land. They are trying their best to surround all the area around Taiwan. And sooner or later, they are going to invade Taiwan. Hong Kong become one of the biggest prisons in the world. In Russia, an Orthodox priest, he posted a comment in the internet praying to God to finish the war. He was arrested. Why? Because he said the word war. You cannot say war. This is operation. You can't even choose between the word war or it's operation. Have you ever heard of operation for 3 years? That's it. Putin, he said it's operation. It's operation. And then Sakar Carson speak about what? Speak about the freedom of speech. And they go and they give us, they give like a lesson of a freedom of speech to Europe, but they don't open their mouth against Trump, against Putin. Do the Russians have a freedom of speech? Who dare to speak against Putin? There is one TV station, one newspaper inside Russia make article against Putin. Can I say what I said now about Trump, about Putin if I live in Russia? We know the answer. Yeah, it's a special operation. The audio is cutting, guys. Is my audio cutting? Is the sound bad? I don't know if the sound is bad or not. You know, the world is full of evil, and sadly, it is the ocean. Big fish eat small fish. And yet they claim to be Christians. So what we will say about Muslims? Hey, you notice that Ukraine is weak now. We take it. Let us take it. The one is the president is Biden. The guy is sleepy. Let us take it. Yeah. The big fish will swallow the small fish. You cannot live by your own as a nation. You will see many comments later. They will say to you, Ukrainian they are Russian. Abdul, potato. In fact, Ukrainian is older civilization than Russian themselves, and they have their own language too. If they are Russian, they should have the same language. They don't have the same language. They speak Russian because they were under the occupation of the Russian for a long time. I heard many stories long before the war about how the Russian, they take their resource, they take even their animals, they take even their chicken, everything go to Moscow. And those people, they stay poor. When the Soviet Union built the trains was not for the benefit of the Ukrainian, it was for the benefit of all the goods will go to Moscow. And this is what they did with all the territory they occupied. It was not for the sake of the people. They are building train for them there. Little fish still eat big fish. It take longer. Yeah, but you have limited mouth, right? Still you have limited ability. You see why this guy, even this